Welcome back. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to make your Excel sheets more smarter and more dynamic using few powerful functions. We will learn how to combine text and value using the AND function, round number with round function, and break down time or values using INT and MOD function. By end of this video, you will be able to create cleaner, more professional sentences and outcomes in Excel, perfect for reports, dashboards, and calculators. So we are starting from our previous financial calculator that we were using. So in this one, what I would say that these are the values that we are having. Okay, so now what I'm doing is in the sheet 3, I wanted to present investment strategies. So in this one, what we can do, like there are 4 different options. Let's say if clients wants to invest $1,000 and that is it for 3 year at 3% and expecting $4,000 at the end of 3 years, then it is telling us like either you are investing lump sum $3,660 or you are doing $1,000 lump sum and $940 yearly contribution, or you are investing somewhere where you can add 58% annual rate of return, or you are investing for 46 years. Otherwise, if we are looking at $1,000 at 3% for 3 years, we are expecting $1,092 in value in 3 years. So we are putting in this in a word in a report. So option 1, let's say invest lump sum. So in this one, what I did is I'm using AND function so that I can create a report, and every time I am changing values in here, it's gonna change values here to give me a perfect report that I can share with the client. Okay, so how are you gonna create it? First, you put equal, then if you have value, if you have text to input, you will put in double colons. So like if you want to save over here, if you want to save dollar and then you are double colon, you are ending it, then you put and then you're gonna go to the sheet from where you want to pick the value from. Okay, so in this one, it is sheet 1, C7, which is if I go to my sheet here, this is the value. So just to give you show you a bit how this function I used it here, let's put in this way. Just to give you a shorter version how it gonna look like. Instead of me typing in all over in the sheet for you, it was much easier for me to prepare it. And then so I used AND function here. Okay, and then now I want to select the value to put in here. So I will go to sheet 1 and I select the text and press enter. So it's gonna give me the value. So what I did with the AND function, I'm adding text. So text I'm having in double colon. If I'm adding value, then for that value, I don't put double colon. Okay, so we are just adding anything we are adding into more into sentence, we are just adding and. Okay, so this is how I created, but in this case you probably been noticing the value that is coming up. Let's say if I'm selecting from solution, it is giving me a whole lot of number after decimals, and it doesn't look professional. So how to correct it? So if you go to sheet 1, so over here it doesn't show, but if you go to sheet 2 and if you're selecting in solution, it is giving a whole bunch of numbers. So how to correct it? So what you need to do, you go to this formula over here, and you will put round and bracket, and you will put the formula in that bracket, and then comma, and then how many digits do you want behind? So I would say 2, and then press enter. So now if I go and check this value in my sheet 3, you'll see it is giving me much clearer verbiage. Okay, so same thing we are correcting on other reports as well. So let's say on this PMT is showing up in this number, so we just need to change, go to PMT, same thing here, round to done. So same thing with the rate, round. Okay, and now over here this is term, so 46.89954 years would not go professional. It doesn't look professional in the report. So if I go in here, what I did over here, it should come up as a 46 years and 11 months. Okay, now how I did that is basically, instead of putting two formulas together, creating confusion, I put that in I used another cell besides it, and I used INT function. Okay, so in this one, equal to INT bracket D6. D6 is 46. I'm looking at, this is our years. And then I used AND function, double colon for text, years and then closing, and then add round. In brackets, I put MOD bracket. D6 is this value, but now we are looking for having this 0.89954 in months. So, and then I put column, then 12 months, close, 0. I don't want any integers, any decimal values in months. And then I just put add, and in double colons, months, and that's it. So on this function, this is how it's gonna look like. So instead of using this number, I used this number in my option 3 report, where I'm talking about solutions in years and months. Okay, so this is how you're going to use INT and MOD function. Okay, so same thing, we're going to change it to round figure here on future value. Okay, so now it's going to reflect correctly here. Okay, so this is how you could make cleaner reports from your Excel sheet. And then all you have to do is, if you're adding any value, let's say client wants to, can do $2,000 a year, nothing, and now he can invest somewhere where he can get 4% return. So now if I go and change, look at the report, it's gonna give me perfect report that I'm looking for. Okay. And that's how you use the AND, round, INT, and MOD functions to create intelligent, readable sentences in Excel. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Excel and financial tutorials, and leave a comment below if there is a function you would like me to cover next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in next video.